What's up, YouTube? I'm King Shanks, and this is Droid's Finest, and I am back with Overlive Part 15. Let's go. I only have 14 days left until I'm good and dead. And I gotta go back to the tram station and explore some more. There's more people for me to save. Well, there was. I don't know what happened to all that. Oh, whatever. I'll just keep searching around until I find them. I think this was it anyways. No? Platform 1. You make your way down. Woo! I got a bunch of crates! To Platform 1, greeted by the sight of a crashed tram teeming with zombies. You creep by unnoticed and are even able to snag some stray supplies from underneath the steel bench. Cool. What's this? Is that them? Shrouded figure. A shrouded figure slowly limps towards you from out of one of the tunnels. You level your gun, and when it draws a bit closer, you see it's an elderly woman. You walk over and ask her if she needs help, but she holds up her finger and stops you. You're a strong one, she rasps, but you could be stronger. If you'll give me some of that food in your backpack there, I'll give you this. She holds up a small vial full of a purple substance. It will make you as strong as an ox. You generally don't drink potions offered you by creepy ladies, but the offer is tempting. No, I don't want that. You politely tell the woman that you're not interested. Just wait, she croaks. You'll change your mind. And with that, she limps off back to the tunnel. Creepy. Yeah, that is creepy as hell. What the hell is an old lady doing down there? Shadowy figure. Up ahead, you spot a shadowy figure. You prepare yourself for a fight, but when you get closer, you realize it's actually an old training dummy. You take a few jabs at it and realize that, thanks to its spring-loaded torso and heavy arms, it has the ability to fight back. Cool. Next to the dummy, you find 2 first aid kits, a book on how to stay zen in the face of confrontation. Now the joy of hauling is home. Okay. I don't know how to make any sense of that. While exploring the tram station, you spot a dusty piece of ERF-issued stationery on the ground. It reads, First wave evacuation, science and tech personnel, 0600 hours. Evacuation, you thought the ERF were here to help. The city is still in chaos. Why would they be planning to evacuate? Have they given up already? Tramcar north. You approach the northbound tramcar and try the door. It's locked. Maintenance hatch? Maintenance hatch. Damn it. You notice what looks like a maintenance hatch on top of the tram car. You scale the side of the car and try to pry it open, but your engineering skills aren't up to snuff. Okay. Tram car north. I'll try to pick the lock, I guess. I did it! I'm in! After a few moments, you crack it open. You step into the tram car to discover it's completely empty, with the exception of some explosive materials. Okay. Well, I'm getting nice amount of crates. I can really power myself up now. More survivals in peril. Okay, yes. You move forward to the next tram car on platform 2. Inside you spot zombified dogs harassing another small band of survivors. Okay. You're lucky I'm up to par right now. Save the day. You aren't finished saving people, apparently. With a sharp whistle, the canine corpses turn to you. That katana is really strong. It just cuts them down. Now that they're saved, do I get stuff? Save the day. The remaining survivors from both cars surround you, pat you on the back in thanks, calling you their savior. You humbly accept their appreciation and tell them to get the hell out of here. They nod in agreement and scatter. That's it? Oh, come on. There's nothing else for me to do here. Oh, come on. What do I do? Where do I go? How do I get out? Where's the nuclear power plant? There it is. I guess that's where I'm gonna go. I have no idea what else to do. Oh man, okay, so train some. Oh my god, it's taking all my days. Uh-oh. I don't know why I'm doing this. I missed that. Sorry, I didn't read it. I have 2 days left. Oh no. I'm gonna die in the city, aren't I? I can't even rest. If I rest, I'll only have 1 day left. Shit. I'll rest. Looks like we're doing it either right now or we're not doing it, so... Alright, nuclear power plant, here we go. With a working tram car, you could take the train to the city nuclear plant. You're not sure what to expect there. Let's go, fuck it. This is my last day on Earth, so may as well. First impressions. After pulling into the station, you exit to the street above via a set of stairs. In the distance, you spy the plant's cooling towers. As you get a bit closer, you see that the area is heavily patrolled by zombified security forces. The plant itself has sustained some serious damage, but it seems to be running automatically, no thanks to its zombie operators. The perimeter is protected by a high barbed wire fence. I have no days left. It says 0 days. What is that supposed to do for me? Sludge-covered explosive crate. Damn it. You find an explosive crate in a draining ditch outside the nuclear plant. It's covered in toxic sludge, and you have to use several of your spare shirts and 2 pairs of gloves to wipe it clean. Inside you find TNT and a C4. And a pack of C4. Sorry. Distracted by the sight of the nuke's core's ticking timer, you absent-mindedly step backwards towards a smashed computer console full of exposed wires and place your hand directly into the tangled mess. You receive an excruciating, painful shock. You can't help but feel like you had made slightly different decisions a long time ago. This might have been avoided. Yeah, probably. Incriminating email. In the reactor control room, you discover an open laptop and quickly scan through its files. You find an unsent email drafted by someone called Zero Squad Leader and addressed to an untraceable Slavis email account. It details that the first phase of the plan has been executed and the evacuation procedures should begin immediately. You could delete it right now, to make sure it's never received, or you could alter it and send it. Your call. Send it. Make some creative adjustments to the email, commanding the recipient to hold off on evacuations until further instruction, it sends. Uh-oh. What have I done? Down the hall from the reactor, you spot a door obstructed by a number of heavy-looking wooden crates. You wait for the nearby dead to wander off, then go investigate. On the other side of the door, you think you can hear a faint tapping. Bash the crates. Rig a pulley. Rig a pulley. You rig up a pulley. It allows you to move the crates out of the way. Once they've all been relocated by a few feet, you proceed through the door. Oh, it's a mad genius. When you enter the room, you're surprised to see a familiar face. It's Crazy Dave, the guy who brained you in the tram station. He's furiously scribbling a complicated physics formula onto a chalkboard, wearing a lab coat with ERF identification. He turns around and raises his eyebrows at you. You? Not what I was expecting, but you must be good if they sent you. When you reply that no one sent you, his eyes light up. He asks you to try the problem and offers you a handsome reward if you can figure it out. You spend a solid 20 minutes trying to figure out the equation, but you can't make head nor tail of it. Disappointed, Crazy Dave asks you to skedaddle before his captors return. You leave feeling stupid. Oh shit. I'm gonna die. This is my last day. Mutant beavers. On the perimeter of the nuclear plant, you come to a small ravine that contains a beaver dam. You notice that there are sections of the dam constructed with useful plywood. When you move in to get a closer look, a plump beaver swims out from under the dam and glares at you. You jump back when you realize it has an extra eyeball on the side of its head. Creepy. Ah, that's weird. Fight. Figured. Discernment. Hulking corpses. The SWAT in the SWAT armor they died in fall upon you. I'm gonna die. The nuclear plant is not the way out, I know that. As you make your way towards the plant's parking lot, you spot a large SWAT vehicle that's crashed headfirst into a lamppost. You approach cautiously and open the back doors, revealing 3 hulking zombies wearing full SWAT armor. Main road. You arrive at the main road to the nuclear plant, which branches off to 2 laneways. Guarding the lane to the left, you spy a group of smaller zombies, and the lane to the right contains more dangerous zombies congregated around a small guard station. The left-hand lane will be easier fight, but you may be able to raid the guard station if you take out the armored zombies. What's the point? I'll go left. I'm just trying to get out of here. I just want out. I want to leave. They're not letting me leave. How do I get out of here? You go left, take on the weaker zombies, making quick work of them. Zombie garrison. You proceed up the main road to the nuclear power plant's front gate, which you find to be blocked by a garrison of undead. You're going to need to deal with them if you want to get inside. Well, let's blow them up. That wasn't that hard. I don't even think I've come across a boss fight yet. You lit 2 sticks of TNT and hurled them at the garrison, but your aim was off and you weren't able to take any of them down. You were attacked. Yeah, thanks. Gang mentality. While exploring the bowels of the nuclear plant, you hear a yelp emanating from a lab up ahead. You silently approach and peek inside to discover an ERF scientist hovering over a large dog strapped to an operation table. The scientist is readying a syringe of what appears to be a radioactive material. Spotting you, his eyes go wild and he drops the syringe. He begs for his life and promises not to report you if you spare him. He doesn't appear to be armed and looks genuinely terrified. No, shoot him. You pull out your gun, but before you can shoot, the scientist bolts zigzagging down the hall. And just before he goes around the corner, you pull the trigger. Despite the distance, the bullet connects with his head. You walk over to the table and untie the dog, which quickly runs out of the room and off down the hallway. Good luck, pal, you say. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm as good as dead here. Secret clearance required. To the rear of the reactor chamber, you spot a thick door protected by a security terminal. When you try the terminal, you discover that an extremely high security clearance is required to access the room ahead. The encryption is so sophisticated it looks difficult to crack. Air duct? Cool. A few feet above the door, an air duct whirs noisily. You take a running start and jump up to it. Using all your strength, you rip off its gate and land on your feet as the grate clanks to the floor beside you. And with another running start, you manage to scramble up to the air duct. You crawl through and emerge on the next room. The room appears to be restricted a restricted science facility containing a high-powered computer and several tables full of sophisticated science equipment. Search. You do a thorough search of the facility and recover a huge cache of supplies as well as a scientist's logbook. The books instruct you on how to use the lab equipment to create an elixir that works both as a painkiller and a mental stimulant. That's probably what the old lady was trying to give me. In the parking lot, you were spotted by a pack of roaming debtors running. You noticed a car nearby was unlocked, and you were able to duck inside before the pack could reach you. Some of the dead continued on past without seeing you. The remainder you had to engage. I'm dead. Damn it, I lost. Damn it. I died in a nuclear holocaust, apparently. You're jolted awake by a massive shock wave which violently shakes the walls and shatters all the glass in your apartment. You scramble to your bedroom window to see a huge mushroom cloud rising over the city, illuminated by the red glow of flaming buildings and trees. The nuclear reactor has exploded, and everything within a 30-mile radius has been reduced to smoldering ash. You frantically gather as many of your supplies as you can cram into your backpack and scramble down the stairwell. You know that if you don't get the hell out of here ASAP, you'll succumb to radiation poisoning. You sprint away from the blast, eventually making it to the edge of a wooden park area before losing your breath. Fires rage everywhere. You head inside. You come to a clearing and collapse. You can feel your body weakening. Your chest is tight, and you're overcome with nausea. You curl up in a fetal position and try to rest, but your mind races. You think about all the things you could have done to prevent this from happening. When morning comes, you try to eat, but aren't able to keep anything down. You lay back and close your eyes. Soon you hear a rustling and lift up on your elbows to find that you're surrounded by hungry dead. You try to rise to your feet, but your legs are too weak. You collapse back to the ground and draw your last few deep breaths. The zombies slowly move in and wrap their decaying fingers around your extremities. Oh, so this is how it all ends. You summon all of your strength and release a final scream that comes out as a hoarse whimper. Where am I? For a split second, your whole body is charged with hot, excruciating pain. Everything goes white. So, game, days played, 180, supplies, 58.9, explore attempts, 248, wander attempts, 8, days trained, 90, found, explored, 35%, gear, 57, training, 79, home, 36, overall, 14, combat, melee attacks, 319, range, 362, explosives thrown, 21, got hit 515 times, enemies killed, 189, times defeated, 4, skills, locks picked, 8, computers hacked, 3, solutions engineered, 21, slipped unnoticed, 4, secrets perceived, 84, athletic success, 12, firearm feats, 9, obstacles smashed, 5, things blown up, 3, virtuous rating, 18%, evil rating, 20%, mentally broken, 2, preserved mentally, 25, ending mod, 60%, difficulty mod, 100%, I got a grade F. Oh my god. I gotta do this again. I gotta play this again! Okay, so continue. Game over. Uh-oh, ran out of time. Hints. To find better endings. Keep pushing forward. Don't try to 100% every area. Remember where key items are. Find them and move on. It's possible to delay the nuclear meltdown. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do when I went to the nuclear area. Best endings require specific non-combat skill specialization. Huh. Many endings start downtown. Okay. Most basic ending is through barricade. Unlock version of Overlive has no time reductions. Unlocked version. Okay, so no time reductions. Okay, so no thanks. I'm ashamed. I am very ashamed. Very, very ashamed of my attempts here. Anyways, that's Overlive. I'm gonna go ahead and play it again for you guys. But I'm going to do it with, I don't know. I might do it with, put on the roaming so I can explore absolutely everything and figure out what's going on. But, well, I don't know if I'm going to play it again. I'm not sure. I haven't made up my mind. I do want to beat that F, though. Like, what the hell? That's just horrible. Terrible. Anyways, I'm going to end this here, and I'm going to decide whether or not... I'll know by tomorrow night if I want to play it again. I do want to play it again for myself, and I don't know if I want to play it again on here for all of you, but I'm going to anyways. Yeah, I'll do it again. I don't know, I'm confusing myself. I'll definitely play it one more time on the free roam mode, so stay tuned and I'll see you soon. Peace!